Everyday chat and chart live during the New York session. Here, real traders share the raw truth, their mindset, technical analysis, and execution. This is where real traders show their skill set. Welcome to Tradin TV. This is your stage to shine.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to a new session from Tradin TV. Of course, we're in profit already before the session even starts. Gold is shooting up as expected. Insane price action today. You guys see my screen?
No, you can see it.
There we go. We're surely gonna have another setup for the stream. Minute. You guys could see how powerful this zone is over here. We have insane liquidity over here, and we got the same reaction 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times from this zone. And currently we're set to take out 206, and then after 206, let's look at the levels we got. We got 225. And obviously after taking that out, we're just gonna have clean price action, after this whole consolidation, and then we got this breakout in effect currently. We're set to hit the zone, the gap, and then finally 5,420. And after that is cleared out as well, we're hitting all-time high. And I've been chasing this move. I've got break even hit like 3-4 times just so I could be in this. And it is hectic. Gold has been nasty, but now it's gonna move clean. And watch the dollar. Dollar's getting wrecked back to where it belongs, because this whole move up, this whole push up was useless and pure manipulation. Investors moving their funds to dollar, counting it as safe haven, and it isn't safe haven because it's backed by nothing. They're always printing dollar nonstop, without having it backed by anything. So gold is where you actually have your money stored. It's what is called safe haven, and it always has a value that is always increasing over time throughout the years. I do not advise you to sell. Somebody's saying I try to sell. I really do not advise you to sell, because we are just having a breakout out of like, well, let me show you the range on the 4 hours. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this mess. You're telling me you want to sell after a breakout from this. Bro, look at this. This entire mess is on the 4 hours. Do not even attempt to sell. Okay? Unless we have clear rejection from those levels back here. But currently, sells are a big mistake. And when you look at the 4 hours, if you're trading 4 hours and if you're swing trading, okay, you would simply get an entry like around this zone right now. If you're a swing trader, with your target over here, simple, 5,420. Your stops, 5,050. Clean. That is only if you're swing trading and you would like to hold long term. Target 1, 5,420. Target 2, 5,600. We're hitting 5,600 in less than a week. Mark my words. Okay. I've already informed my community and we're loaded. Vamos. DXY will be bearish. Yes, DXY is trash. The US dollar is basically trash. It is worthless and useless. You get World War III on the verge, and you got the US dollar as a safe haven, which makes no sense. There is nothing backing the dollar. It is just paper. So this matter actually pisses me off when I think about it and how gold dropped $400 per ounce since the war started in the Middle East. Okay, but it's a whole dynamic. The reason why dollar was pumping crazy, gold dropping is because see the stock market, a lot of markets, real estate, they're all crashing. Investors have their money in gold. Where's their profit? Their profit is in gold. So when everything is crashing and their portfolios getting wrecked, how are they going to balance their margin and everything? They had to cash out and liquidate gold positions, physical gold contracts. They had to liquidate in order to at least be near break even or be in a safe spot because all the markets are crashing. And that's why gold was just getting wrecked and investors had to have some liquidity. They needed to have paper notes, worthless paper notes. And now you see Trump said that the war may end very soon. And then you see gold bouncing up, which is exactly the opposite of what it should have been doing. See, de-escalation in war means gold should have a slight drop. Dollar stabilizes, everything stabilizes. But we got the exact opposite thing happening since the beginning of the war. So that is why I'm, purely following technicals. I'm not really integrating fundamentals as I always do because of the whole mess, manipulation, and just worthless, useless moves happening on the market. Yeah, feel free to ask any questions, guys. We'll be answering you.
Yeah, ask questions, guys. Also with the Nasdaq, it's bumping up. Like it has been accumulating, but I think the main reason it has been accumulating is because we have the war, which is must dump the price, but at the same time we have the stock markets, Nvidia, Apple, like all these companies, they're especially in the AI section, they're making a lot of profit, and that like make the Nasdaq doesn't let the Nasdaq to crash, and that caused the accumulation right now. We have been accumulating the Nasdaq for the past like what, like and every time the accumulation is just getting tighter and tighter. Since the beginning of 2026, but the most accumulation is happening here since February, I would say. Yeah, since February, it has been accumulating. But the thing is, even with this accumulation, the volatility is still so high. Like during accumulation, you see 400 point move, 500 point moves, and that has become the normal.
That is normal across everything in the market currently. Gold, Nasdaq, and all indices and commodities, very normal. And we got people asking about DXY. It will be bearish again. Yes, it will be bearish. And somebody's asking about what gold's price will be after 1 year. Gold's price in a year is going to be around 7,200, 7,600. We're going to hit 6,600 actually before summertime, mid-May at most. Mark my words. And we got Kashif here.
Hey, hi,
Hi,
Salah.
Kashif, how are you?
Hey, welcome, man.
Thank you. Hey, Gaber.
Hi.
Did you get a gold buy, Kashif?
No, but I got Nasdaq sells. In the
Okay.
section from the top.
Yeah, I'm away from Nasdaq. But like gold currently is just moving beautiful, clean on the 1 hour, 30 minutes. I'm in love with the 15 minutes. This breakout is amazing. And then, you know, once we get this 4 hour candle, if it closes above 5,206, anywhere above 5,206, then we have nothing stopping gold from going to this zone over here. We're gonna play between 5,330 and 5,300. That is first target. Then you got the 5,420, and then finally 5,600. Those are our targets. We had a clean breakout. Let me show you the daily. Look at the daily. So we were ranging on the daily and on the 4 hours. So please, I don't want to see anybody in the comments saying, I'm going to sell. Bro, like leave that comment to yourself. Do not even attempt to tell anyone you're going to sell because you're clueless and you got nothing to do with trading and you have to go and, I don't know, work at McDonald's or some shit. You cannot trade if you're telling me you're gonna sell after all those confirmations. And I bet that everyone here on the stream agrees with what I'm saying. They gotta go work at McDonald's if they're trying to sell gold after this breakout.
Trying to catch the top, just not going to work. Let's go with the trend. Obviously.
Exactly. I've just been flipping small accounts the past week because of the consolidation, because you can't really do much. So I was just flipping some small live accounts, got insane results. Kashif, they're all going to be posted soon to my documentary. You're going to watch them.
Yep.
Tiny accounts, I promise you. Like, I'm not going to say numbers right here, but you can say like, let's say $50 or $100 to 4 or 5 figures. All live streamed.
Wow.
And then you got haters saying AI or it's fake.
Your gold is just pumping.
Yo, Cash, if you wanna see something funny?
Yep.
Okay. How much do you think I flip, like the current account I'm on right now with this stream? How much do you think it's at? The balance, the account's original balance was $50 deposited. I want you to imagine, or no, just guess how much the current profit is at it. Just a wild guess. It's 4 figures, but how much? From exactly $38.48 balance.
I guess it's about somewhere around like 1,500 to 2,000.
What the fuck? It's 1,600. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's 1,600.
Yeah.
From $38 to $1,600. Taken now before New York session, like 15 minutes before New York session. Simple. And my recommendation to everyone over here is to join Trade-in Brokerage. Best leverage, best market conditions, insane spreads. It's just the best out there. And of course, you can turn your profits from funding pips to trade-in, brokerage, and trust me, you won't regret it. Plus, you're going to get a 20% deposit bonus. So I guess nothing's stopping y'all from joining trade-in. Because you see I'm not going to mention other brokerages, but everyone knows that yellow scammy brokerage, that tends to always have crazy slippage and withdrawal delays. I'm not going to say the name. It's just a brokerage with a yellow logo. It is bad. You like them because of their leverage. Trade-in has the best leverage.
Yeah,
Let's
so
go.
I created an account. I guess it's
Huh?
in verification. I have created an account on Tradin. I guess it's in verification. Just check.
If they're taking a long time, you can get in contact with Avik or one of the guys support, and they'll help you. I personally had an issue, but Khalid solved it for me because they were giving me a hard time creating the account, just because I'm always traveling and moving countries. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful. Gold is currently at 5,216. Wow. Wow. We took this trade. Look at that. This is the final TP at 5,420. Vamos. Comment some rockets, guys. Give us some comments, some beautiful comments. See, if by any chance we do get a retracement over here to 5,202, this is where you can re-enter on the buys with the same long-term target at 5,420. That's all I'm going to say. I personally just trade big targets. I really do not like chasing small targets because, you see, consistency is key. And I do have the consistency to present you at least 100 points per day minimum, but I don't do that. I just go for 500 pips, 1,000 pips. With the right risk to reward ratio, with the right leverage, you would make bank out of the current market conditions. Because this market gives you the chance to actually create generational wealth. You don't understand how big the moves that are happening are. But just imagine if this account, the $38 account, wasn't just a small flip account and it was my main account. And I'm trading like 6 figures on it. Can you imagine the profit margin? Yeah.
It's crazy.
And exactly. And Kashif, I'm still doing the copy trader thing I told you about. Like, you just open 5 different accounts, small accounts, and you grow them. And this is like an example. You saw that. So it's actually very... Huh?
How much leverage you're getting on Tradin? This
Currently, you can go and check. Let me tell you.
2,000.
Yeah, I think it's 1 to 2,000. It's the max what every brokerage could give you. Yeah, 1 to 2,000, which is ultra. You don't even need more, and it's just helpful. You know, if people have a small account, they're trying to flip. It's actually very helpful. Especially, you also get a 20% discount, which is beautiful. 20% bonus, sorry. Any re-entry for this trade? Yeah, I told you, if we get a retracement to anywhere between 51.95 all the way to 52.06. So this zone right here. Over here. This is the re-entry you can have. The only re-entry for this trade. Guys, check the private chat, please. Bald man, you speak a lot about yourself, speak less and teach something. I haven't said anything about myself. And if you don't like what I'm saying, you could just leave this live stream because I'm not going to stop talking. The reason why I'm here is because I'm successful and everyone here is successful, but you're on the comments spreading negativity is the reason you're still broke and you're not successful in trading. So I'm just going to yap more to piss you off and give you some motivation to actually work on yourself. Useless sack of meat. Let's go.
Show him the $38. You're yeah, show him like he hasn't seen it.
There, it's currently at 2,000 and something. Look at that. Currently at 2,000 and something dollars.
There you go.
From 38.
Oh, welcome to the real world.
Crazy. I mean, it's just beautiful.
Nice.
Sir, Cash, if you wanna share your screen for a bit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I took 2 trades today.
Okay, hold on. Let me close my screen. All right, go ahead. Guys, check the private messages. Gaber and Kashif, please.
Yep. From I have no one like here. But anyway, so I took 1 trade on 2 trades on gold today in London session. One I tried to short gold right here, and I had a stop loss on my first trade. And then we were looking at this Asian high right here, 519. For when this rejection candle happened, we gave this setup another chance right here. That was a full TP at 7.3. This was the second trade for me. And on Nasdaq, I took sells from the top, a 1 to 3.
Wow.
This
Beautiful.
was shared with my community. This whole
Beautiful.
setup.
Wow. How many pips was that?
It's like 200 pips. And
Beautiful.
yesterday, not just that, yesterday we took a buy on live stream. Was live with my community, and we executed a buy right here from this swing point, and target is this area. It's scaled up all the way up. Gold, I think like it will give a chance for re-entry. Uh, 5200 level. This would be a good entry point right here. Yep. Something is strange. Like gold is pumping, but silver is not pumping. It's very strange.
Yeah, it's all strange now, bro. It's crazy. I mean, silver. Look, silver is more volatile, but it kind of pumped. It's been consolidating between 87 and 89. So it went back to 89 now, which is not bad. It's still good. However, the moment silver breaks 92 is where it's going to move all the way to 97, 98 and stay there for a while. However, it's just like levels when you look at it. We need a break. We need a clean breakout from 89.5, and then we move higher on silver, around to 96.3.
Yep. Rock with Kunal, why did you kick me out of your premium community? Because you spam a lot, just like you're spamming right now. I just put a timeout on you. If you spam more, like you will get a proper kick. So you can keep spamming.
Guys, look at that idiot. Fake profit, you closed it at 1-to-1 Kashif, which is almost 50 to 60 pips. Bro, it does not matter where he closes his own trade. If he presents you a 1-to-3 trade, that means he gave you the 1-to-3 move. He can close at 10 pips profit and make $30,000 while you make $100 in a 1-to-3. So this isn't something you can judge from. Us, people like us professionals, when we give you trades, this is depending on our own risk management system. We can close early because we go in big. All right. We're trying to help you by providing you the whole move. You're not forced to take it all. You can take half of it, quarter of it.
Like many people, those who put in the time and they see, okay, it's a swing point, it can go up, they hold and they make good money.
Yeah.
These yappers, they keep yapping. That's what
You're called a mentor for a reason. You're not supposed to be a babysitter. You're just a mentor. Man, I'm just in love with the move gold made. I want the day to close anywhere above 5206 so we can have amazing opportunities for CPI tomorrow. We're going to have crazy, crazy opportunities for CPI.
Yeah, let me just kick you out of the community real quick. Yep. Keep yapping now.
Okay, Kashif, mark the current zone.
This is the zone for re-entry.
Yeah, so this is the same one I have, correct?
Yeah.
Around 95 till 206. So
5200 to 5205.
yeah, almost the same zone.
yesterday, Salah, I was on the live stream on Tradin, and
Mm-hmm.
I called out like a buy on Nasdaq, or like it went for 1 2 3, I guess, live on the
Beautiful.
stream.
That's beautiful. Oh, I think I saw it. You posted it on your Instagram, right?
Yeah, I posted on Instagram. That
Yeah.
was very clean. I was back testing on Tradin live session. I was doing a back testing session, and along with that, like a Nasdaq trade.
That's
Did you
beautiful.
secure some profits up at the top on gold?
Huh?
You
Sorry,
secured some
what?
profits.
Oh yeah, yeah. I closed out just the latest entries from 80 till 84, but I still have my entries from 68.
Like, Sadia, how did you do this? Like $38 to 2,000. I know I have done it. Like, but what was your approach? Like,
So
you
basically,
adding on the positions, or you just put one big position?
no, no, no. I was layering. Okay. So when you
Okay.
look at when you go and look at the 5-minute time frame, you can see how the price is pushing higher with momentum. You cannot just jump in big because it's going to wipe you out instantly. Okay. So first position was a 0.05, very tight SL, $10 SL. And then I opened another 0.05 next to it. And then price moved 50 pips above. I moved
Mhm.
stops to break even and opened two more 0.05s. And then price moved another 50 pips above, and then I moved stops to break even as well. So each 50 pips, I add more layers. Okay. And then when I add more layers, I just move the stops to break even. So I don't get wiped out and I still get another chance. And then finally, when we reached 82, which was my last entry, from there, price started just shooting higher, and I couldn't even add more entries. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna watch it right now. Nothing more to do. And yep. Look, I love layering, whether it's a small account, a big account, whatever type of account. I always layer. If I'm trading with $1,000 account, the current profit would be like 20K. Get it? If I was trading with $1,000 account, because I would just have the same entries, different lot sizes, literally the same approach, same strategy. And I've done it. I've done it, and I always do this. But I just like doing it more on live than prop because I'm just pissed off with the entire prop community, all prop firms, at the current time because of the leverage. Um, Due to the war and all that, they're cutting off leverage on gold, barely any leverage, and I do not trade without leverage. I just don't like it.
I think like if price action kind of like holds it on the 1 minute time frame,
Hmm.
can continue
Yeah,
pushing
this
up.
is
Like,
this is the exact move. Yeah, this is what could possibly happen. I just see 95 till 206. Anywhere from there is just where it could bounce back up instantly.
even
Um,
now,
yeah.
because if you look at the 1 hour candle,
Mhm.
sorry, 30-minute candle, it doesn't have a top wick,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
So I don't think like it's going to extend. It's just going to engulf all of this
Hmm.
bullish candle. There's a high probability it starts to leave a wick and flip
Of
bullish from
course.
here. So yeah,
And
you see,
yeah, whenever you don't have a wake,
yeah,
you know what's gonna happen.
yep,
Bro, it just gives me nightmares when I'm in a trade and I'm so happy with my profit, and then I look at the higher time frames and there's no wick. I'm like, fuck. I either close out or take my chances.
yeah. I think like is this 1 minute fair value gap it's holding from this.
Mhm.
So this is a very high probability area for price to move back up. Let's see.
Hold on. 1 sec. I'm gonna mute myself.
Nasdaq also is Nasdaq is going to pump as well. I feel Nasdaq it's gonna just look at the 30-minute time frame. Yep. This area on Nasdaq is where I would like to buy the 5-minute time frame.
Can you hear me, Kashif?
Yep.
Now you can hear me.
Yep, I can hear you.
I don't know, it's something is wrong.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Mm-hmm.
Nice. This is what I want to see on Nasdaq is that it drops to this demand zone, and from here, if price holds, I will be going in a buy on Nasdaq.
It's probably gonna do that around NYSE open,
Hmm.
45 minutes.
No, it
It's
has
already
already,
open.
it's
NYSE is
already,
already open.
Huh?
It's
it
already
already
NYSE.
open.
No?
Yeah,
Yes,
because the
daylight
timing has
saving
changed.
timing now.
The daylight saving? Oh
Yeah, it's
shit.
gone. Like, now we are following summer times. So NYSE
Okay.
30 minutes ago.
Oh shit. Damn. Okay, okay. Can I take a re-entry? You're free to do that. However, we marked the zone and we told you where the re-entry is from. To the trade, it's gonna be from 51.95 all the way to 52.06. It dropped to 52.07 and bounced up. So it isn't a full confirmation yet, but you can take one.
The gold is trying to push up from this fair value gap on the 1 minute time frame. It's trying its best. Let's look at the 1 minute time frame.
You said what?
Like gold is holding this 1 minute area.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
see it. I see it bouncing from here.
Yeah.
I think this is the best price for us to buy, even though because we're not rejecting to a fill value gap, my opinion. I see we're rejecting from an hourly gap, but that was from market, from pre-market, and we're also rejecting from a 30-minute fill value gap. So now I have on buyers right now. We have 5-minute bullish SMT.
Maybe
I
Saber,
think
share your screen.
I can share my screen.
Hold on, I'm trying to share my screen. We got a re-entry on gold. Hold
Oh,
on.
that's fine. Sure.
Salah, you can share your screen.
You're not seeing my screen yet?
No.
Okay, hold on. You see it now?
Yeah, like it already gave a reaction from 5197.
Yeah. 5196.55. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Yes, now can see.
Okay. It's a big trade. Risk reward ratio is massive on this, hence why the stops are wide. We were ready in.
When buys now.
Yeah. Let's go. TP1, guys, is over here at the highs. We'll put it at exactly 21. Okay. Let's go. Amazing reaction so far. So this is my personal point of view, my long-term targets. As I said, I don't follow short-term targets, but you can feel free to close whenever you want, as soon as you're in profit. We're already almost in 100 pips profit. You're the master of your own ship, and you need to know when to close by learning from the reasoning behind the trades you see us giving and taking. You're not supposed to follow people precisely because you're never going to be a trader that way. You need to depend on your own system, create your own risk management system as well in order to succeed in this field. And if you see any of us talking with some arrogance, is because we're not arrogant. However, some people are mentally ill and we need to show them their real size. So once they're that tiny, not successful, and talking shit about us and about our success, we're supposed to treat them that way.
And this trade, it's running
Yeah.
now.
Currently in 130 pips profit.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Beautiful.
I was spectacle like around that FPG, but this 5200 area.
Yeah. You see, I have it marked. You see the two green lines? I have them marked ready, like before it even went there. And I said it 51.95 to 5206.
Nice.
See, when you look at it on the 15 minutes or the 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, it's kind of scary. But then when you look at it on the 1 hour, you just know where this is going. When you look at it on the 4 hours, you're sure of where this is going. See, that's why they say if you have good capital and you want to make a shit ton of money, you should swing trade. Let's get back to the 15 minutes. Okay, as long as we close, I want us to close above 5206 on this 15 minute, and I'll just be so happy.
On a 1 minute time frame, it looks like a market structure early market structure shift.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There is one thing that tricked me today on the charts, to be honest. Like the only thing that actually tricked me. Let me show you what happened earlier here. So, okay, we got this reaction after London. We had the London dump and, swept. And this was clear. And this is where I got some entries earlier. Moved up, beautiful. And then we were almost breaking out. And then, boom, down again. So this move, I was something I didn't expect, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, and it got me earlier. And then I had to go out. Like I had entries all the way from here, and I had entries during what's called even before Asian session yesterday. Um, I had entries around 38, 30s. Okay, but I had to get out of them. Um, when it did this, then I got my most recent entries all the way from 68, moving forwards to 82. It's where I based most of my entries. But it was clean, and I was trading it off of the 1 minute. Okay, and this zone held through beautifully, like such a beautiful zone over here. Insane liquidity. Every tap, boom, and then we finally got the breakout we were waiting for. That's why you can simply just trade breakouts. Just do the breakout strategy, and you'll be set. If you just want to wait for clean moves,
Look
which
at
is what I
gold.
always recommend. Yeah. You see, so if you were sorry, if you were trading purely breakout strategy, what would have happened is simple. You got this zone marked. You got this clean breakout, okay? And you were watching. You didn't get in. You got in when we got this retest. As I said in the first like few minutes of this live stream, I said we're gonna have this retest. Once we have it, we're gonna get in entries. And this is what we did, all taken live in front of you guys. This is what we said. Simply waited for this. There, it's a game of patience. This is what a lot of people do not get. You're not gonna force the market to do what's in your head. You got to be patient. Once the opportunity is in front of you, you're gonna seize it, and you're gonna abuse it. You're gonna abuse it and try to milk out the market as much as you can. And this is how you make a living out of trading, folks. I promise you, each one of you guys can make a shit ton of money out of trading. You just gotta have patience and emotional control. Do not take a screenshot. Take your profits instead of taking a screenshot, guys. Take your profits. Every
Yeah, I'm just,
screenshot I've taken, look, I promise, Kashif, every screenshot I take is a losing trade. If I take a screenshot, that's it. I'm doomed. But if I just leave it without a screenshot, I'm good.
yes.
Nice,
I'm not
people.
I'm just gonna secure like half, and
Yeah. Of
maybe
course.
80% I'm gonna secure because I made some money early in the London, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna put closest to break even.
And then you're gonna go paragliding or whatever. You see, I've seen your stories.
Yeah,
That shit is crazy, bro.
yeah,
I'm planning on going skiing soon.
nice.
Yeah.
Like paragliding is much easier. It's easy.
Yeah. You don't have to deal with the cold weather. Guys, see, a lot of people took that trade. A lot of people took the re-entry. So show us some W's on the chat, please, so we can keep presenting you with such good trades. Just spam W's.
Let's go.
Let's go, folks.
Where is that guy like who was saying you talk too much about yourself? This is the reason. Trade.
Bruh, these people are like the brokies, bro. It's always the brokies. You're not gonna find a successful person on the comments just backing some shit on the comments. You're just gonna find a broke person commenting negative things.
I loved it. Made extra money. Thanks, Saleh.
Yeah, congrats.
Oh,
Oh,
just look at this. Fuck. That's why I always secure profits. Like I secure
Yeah.
80%, move my stop losses to break even, and now break even hit out of a sudden.
I mean, that's a sign from God that you have a re-entry soon. It's okay. It's normal. We got 1 minute for the hourly closure. That's why. It's
You know, like
there.
from a higher time frame perspective, if
Yeah.
uh,
The
4 hours
hourly
and
closed. Look, the hourly closed at 5205. I wanted it to close above 5206.8, but okay, let's see what's gonna happen. I really wanted it to close above 5206.
it's just crazy volume, honestly, crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with this rather than it just up, down, up, down, up, down, consolidation, sideways, trash market. You got volume is the best thing because we're going to chase volume. Wherever volume is going, we're going to be trading volume. We follow the momentum. You see the momentum is to the upside. It means that you need to be riding it to the upside. You see shift and momentum is just increasing on the sells. You're going to shift and start selling. However, this is just going up. Hmm.
So I'm done for the day, guys. I
Yeah,
just
same here.
because this trade I closed 80%, so I made money. So I'm not just gonna re-enter now.
I'm still in the trade and I'm holding till TP1, 5220, TP2, 5420. And I'll remind you of this, guys. Take care. Enjoy your day. Trade safely. Do not overtrade. Yeah. Have a blessed day.
Take care. Thanks, man.
Peace. Bye bye.